Guys, so my hair is so messy. It's my day off, not day off. I had a client today and I just want to show you the room for my clean home spa when it's like if I'm done. This is how it looks like I put everything here. So it's so messy, but so far I have enough things, I guess. But this one got broken and we sent the manufacturer a letter and then they sent me a motherboard, but I don't know how to put it, you know, like I even feel like I will break it again before even fixing it again. So weird. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing my laundry. I made this video because I'm bored. Not really, I have time. We had a long holiday, which we will talk about later. So even if I had a holiday, there was a typhoon, so I couldn't enjoy it. I'll be doing my laundry. I do 2 sets of laundry, mainly because one is for the aesthetics, for the aesthetic clinic, and then one is for my personal things. And this is my cleaning pods. I buy these because it's way cheaper to use these, and I'm cheap. Anyway, oh wait, here we are. Wait, I'm gonna put my other things. I'm gonna look for other dirty clothes because it's a waste of pods. There's none. Meh. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking about today, like I'm gonna do it like this. So wait. So apparently the Philippines has started school. So what do I think about this? I don't know. You know, I don't know about your country, but technically Japan never ever. So this is, wait, I just want to show you something. This is how I get away with doing my laundry. So you might think, oh Mira, everything's Japanese there, but here we go. I have this English thing right here, so it's easier for me to wash things. So these are great things. And then the toilet, I want to show you the Japanese toilet. So it's true. So it got broken, but normally it's gonna open by itself. Yeah, this is my air freshener. You have this in US, I'm pretty sure. And then this one. So this is the magical toilet. So it's got this shower. I don't know why it says shower. I don't know why it has a massage. A pressure bidet, and then soft shower, power deodorizer. What happens now? I don't know, maybe something happens anyway. I don't feel like anything is happening. Beep. Is it low battery? Anyway, there it is. And in like good train station, even though it's like squat type or like this, they still use this manual thing, but sometimes it's automatic, and then sometimes water comes out from the top where you can wash your hands. So why did I turn that off? So anyway, I'll be talking again about this one. Wait, my laundry. I have to start it. I'm so talkative. Express. So anyway, as I was saying, ghost. Yeah. So the Philippines has opened their schools, and then there were a lot of memes, like you know, like kids crying, parents complaining. There was even like a demonstration, like, hey, don't open the school, whatever. It was so funny, but interesting. So in Japan, technically we only closed everything for that's so exhausting. We only closed for about 2 months and 3 months in total. some college students, they work from home, also workers, but the kids, they went to school, mainly because many parents are working. So as you know, houses in Tokyo are quite small. It's difficult to work from home, but in the Philippines, it's okay. Anyway, they've decided to open it. It is in Japan because many kids, they rely on the food. They don't rely, but it's really helpful if the kids stay in school, and then the school prepares food for them. So most Japanese dishes is, they call it washoku, the food for kids. It is made by, it is like prepared by Japanese, and then they have a nutritionist per school or per ward, and then the nutritionist will decide what kinds of nutrition is good for this age, and then they're gonna buy vegetables from local farmers, and also they also have to consider the season. So let's say right now tomatoes are quite cheap, they're gonna try to cook something made with tomatoes. So that's really good, I think. Now in the Philippines, so it's really interesting. They opened finally. A lot of people are complaining. As you know, I'm a teacher. So a lot of my friends, my classmates before, when I was taking teaching units in the Philippines, they're complaining. But deep inside me, I'm like, yeah, go to school, go to work. But I feel bad because I know it's difficult to have about 50 kids. So they divided the classes into 3. Like they have morning shift, like I don't remember. I think some classes start from 7. And then there's like 12 to 6. And then 4 to 7. It is to accommodate all of these students. I really feel sad about it. But on the other hand, it's no choice. And I have another gossip. So since I started this esthetician gig, I have met a lot of Filipinos. I'm gonna be talking about them next time. It's not gossiping. I just learned a lot of things from them, how things work. So I don't think I really need to talk about the Philippines anymore because I'm gonna be talking about my life. So if people wants to, you know, unsubscribe, it's fine. But if you still want to see me babbling, it's fine. I'll just be comparing. So it's really interesting. And I found 2 Filipino restaurants near my house. I used to go to this Filipino grocery, and then first it started as a small shop, and then it evolved into like a grocery store, and it's really fun because the prices stayed the same, although it's really expensive. Like for example, I have a favorite cologne. It's Johnson's & Johnson's baby cologne. It's only like $1 in the Philippines, but I buy it here for like $3 right now. So I'm like, eh. Well, my Filipino brain is still, you know, calculating the Filipino way. So and then as I was cycling, I found 2 more restaurants, Filipino restaurants. It's really interesting because one of the restaurants, the owner became my client, and she said, the owner and then her cousin, who's a transgender, a Filipino transgender. Oh my god, they're so pretty, but they're more into like charcoal grilled Filipino style food, because they said cooking and having a huge menu is really troublesome, which I agree. So I really have no doubt about that. And I went to their restaurant and it really tastes good, but I don't know, I just, it made me miss home more. But wait, I'm so messed up right now. And then later I'm gonna make another video for that. And then I went to another restaurant. So this one is so huge. You will see that on my TikTok. So if ever, you can check out my TikTok. And they have like 500 or $4 per meal. It's like a carinderia style. Carinderia means like, you know, those food shops outside the street in the Philippines where you can buy 1 rice with side dish for like 50 pesos. So it's like that. It's okay. The food is okay. And they also have halo-halo for like $4. And they have some grocery stuff that don't exist with the other store. So I think because of, you know, changing my job, not changing, I'm still teaching. Actually, I have class tomorrow. I've learned a lot, and I've met a lot of Filipinos, and of course I have to be careful. I mean, I love them, but my stories are more general. If there's something personal, the personal stories are the stories that are like what I share here. So it doesn't really bother me. And I've realized that there are a lot of Filipinos in Japan who came here to work, who works here. Like I also have technically like 2 jobs. I even had 3 jobs, right? Like kids, and then the college, and then this. But now I'm only doing the college and this. I gave up the kids. But like in their case, they have like 2 jobs at a time. I only like work like they work like, for example, in the morning they would work for a shumai or dumpling factory, and then in the evening they would be working for like, what do you call that, night jobs like hotel or like Amazon and so on. It's really amazing to meet these Filipinos in Japan. And then I've met Filipino nurses who came here as caregivers, but the difference is quite huge. Like they still have to study Japanese, but you know, it's just really nice. And then I've met Filipino farmers, Filipino housekeepers, and Filipino business owners, and a lot of Filipinos. And it's really great to see them thriving, but it's also sad for me to see some of them who to hear that they've had a difficult time in their life right here, or like with their families back home. So, and then some of them were even scammed. I told you guys, it's not only foreigners who get scammed. We will talk about that next time. So yeah, there are a lot of realization. Right now I'm just talking about myself. In my case, what I realized with my job right now, it has broadened my perspective with Filipinos abroad. So Filipinos in the Philippines, it's quite easy to decipher. If you know their job, you know their social status, you know what's going on in the end. But in Japan, like Filipinos, we can earn equally, you know, with our other foreigners. And at the same, because we are treated like, if I'm a foreigner, also, you know, Americans are foreigners, although there's still like somewhat of a discrimination, especially for teaching. But on the other hand, with other jobs, foreigners are foreigners. So I feel kind of happy for that. On the other hand, I've never expected a lot of Filipinos working so hard. Like I've had a client who has 3 jobs. Like, I told her, are you killing yourself? And it is because she wants to, you know, like, I don't know, she has a house that she wants to build in the Philippines. She's taking care of her mom. She has a family here in Japan. And I feel like these Filipino women are so strong, you know? Like they hold up so many responsibilities that are supposed to be responsibilities technically of their parents, but here they are. They are taking over those responsibilities, thinking that it's their responsibility and they're okay, or maybe they're not okay, but they still take it, mainly because their parents expect them to, or they just want to improve their parents' lives or their siblings' lives. And some of them, they actually told their families that, hey, stop, I don't want to give money anymore. But in the end, it's not like that. Like they said, we couldn't really ignore them. We care about our families. So to the Filipinos in Japan, I salute you. And you know, whatever your job is, whatever your visa status is, I don't really care because it's none of my business. But yeah, you've done an amazing job. And just try to hold on. It's not easy, that's true. But on the other hand, it's an option that we are here. So yeah, let's just make the best out of it. And come to my shop if you want to be pretty. Anyway, I really have a lot of things to talk about. I'm gonna be babbling again next time, but maybe next time I'm gonna have a certain topic. But right now, I don't know. I just wanted to show you random things, guys. So have a nice day.